Hi Capricorn, this is your April monthly tarot reading. We'll have 3 separate spreads in this monthly reading. The first spread is going to be on love. It could be new love, love from the past, existing love, whatever comes up. The second spread is going to be some good news for you Capricorn for the month of April. And in the third spread, we'll be looking at an advice for you for this month. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on love, Capricorn. We have the Two of Pentacles, clarified by the Seven of Swords. Then we have the Chariot, clarified by the High Priestess. We also have the Fool, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. In the potential outcome, we have the Knight of Cups with the Four of Wands and the Ace of Cups. And we also have the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have Aries, but you could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. Well, Capricorn, to be or not to be, that is going to be the question you will have to answer this month. And I think the answer will most likely be to be. Okay? Some of you, or if you're dealing with just one person, perhaps something about them is a little bit questionable, right? Perhaps this is somebody who you wouldn't even consider in the past dating or getting involved with, or maybe there's like a taboo situation with this person. Maybe this person dated somebody you know in the past, and it's not, and you're afraid that your friends will disapprove. Right? For others of you, perhaps this person is from a different background or something like radically different from you or from your family, and you may be afraid that your family will disapprove. Okay, for others of you, you could be dealing with 2 people, right? Perhaps you're already talking to somebody by the time April rolls around, but then further down the road, at some point later in April, a new person, another person shows up, and this newest person is so much better than the one you're already talking to, and you could be considering dropping the first person in favor of the newest person. So one of those scenarios, right? But you will definitely have a choice to make. Right, we start with a choice card, the Two of Pentacles, to be or not to be. Right, it is a card of a juggler. Okay, like I said, for some of you, you could be juggling a couple of people, a couple of options, right? And I'm not judging you, I'm just reading cards. With the Two of Pentacles, you could be, if you're dealing with one person, you could be thinking, should I do this or should I not? Should I move forward with them? Should I run away with them? Should I elope with them or not? You're going to be traveling, by the way. I see travel. I see a trip coming up, but we'll get to that in just a second, right? The Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Seven of Swords. This, to be honest with you, the Seven of Swords is not a very honest card. Not a very honest card, but it could play out as something more or less positive. In this case, if you're dealing with 2 people, you're obviously not telling those 2 that they exist, right? But at the same time, with the Seven of Swords, you could be thinking about running away, or going against your family wishes or against your friend. You're not going to care what they say at the end of the day, but it will make you think before you make this move, before you take this leap of faith, before you take this risk. It will make you think. And from what I see, you are probably going to go for it. More than probably, because the next card that came out is the Chariot, right? And we also have the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Those 2 are the 2 fastest cards in the deck, some of the fastest cards in the deck. The Chariot, by the way, could be a Cancer you're dealing, but both of them are fast cards. So for some of you, when you do make this decision, it's gonna gain momentum right away. It's gonna take off like a rocket, right? But for others of you, it may require for you to literally take a trip or move. Take a trip or move. Maybe you're going to fly out to Vegas and get married. I don't know. Right? But yeah, the Chariot is clarified by the High Priestess. The High Priestess is a card of your own intuition. So if your intuition tells you that yes, let's go for it, let's do it, perhaps your intuition is onto something. The High Priestess is also a card of a secret. So for some of you, you're still doing it against other people's wishes, against other people's opinions. Right? You're still doing it. You're still going. Right? And in the middle right there, we have the Fool, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. The Fool could be an Aries you're dealing with, but the Fool is a card of taking a risk, taking a leap of faith. And the good news, I think this gamble will pay off this time. All right, because it's clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. It is a golden opportunity, and perhaps your intuition will tell you that you going through this now will eventually pay off. It will eventually turn out to be a golden opportunity for you. The Ace of Pentacles sometimes comes through as a proposal, by the way. But the Ace of Pentacles is still a card of something serious. There is a pathway in the right bottom corner of that Ace of Pentacles, so this is the pathway you have to walk through. In the potential outcome, we have the Knight of Cups with the Four of Wands and the Ace of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but both the Knight and the Ace of Cups are the most loving Knight and Aces respectively, right? The Knight of Cups is the most romantic Knight out of all four Knights. The Ace of Cups is the most loving Ace out of all four Aces, right? Yeah, you got two aces, by the way. And the Four of Wands in the middle is a card of a commitment or marriage. To me personally, that card always reminds me of an actual wedding. Some of you could be getting married in April. Others of you, this is still in the works. This is still in the future. Okay, Capricorn, interesting spread. Very interesting spread. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Here's some good news for you, Capricorn, for this month. We have the World, the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Pentacles, and we have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So what is it with you and travel this month, Capricorn? Because I see you going somewhere. I saw you going somewhere in the first spread, and I see you going somewhere in this spread as well. Perhaps both are somehow interconnected. I don't know. But what I see here is that you are either going on some kind of a business trip, right? And you're going to close the deal. You're going to kill it. Some of you could be going to like a work-related, industry-related conference or get-together. And maybe people will welcome you. Perhaps you're going to be speaking in front of a crowd, right? Some of you could be, perhaps the company you work for, they could be paying for school, right? And it doesn't mean you'll be going for like a semester, but perhaps you can take a class that's like 1 week long, and then you can get some kind of a certificate of completion or something like that, right? This is good news. Good news. The World, the first card that came out, is a card of an ending, but I always interpret it as a happy end card. This is when one chapter of your life comes to an end, and the new, better chapter of your life is about to begin. All right. The Knight of Swords is the fastest knight out of all four knights. In this case, I think this is you literally going somewhere. All right. And it has something to do with work. The Eight of Pentacles, the next card over, is a card of work, business, and finances. And it's clarified by the Page of Pentacles. Right, the Page of Pentacles, it could be you getting paid, it could be tickets, or it could be the company you work for paying for you, for something, for education, or paying for you to go somewhere. It could be paperwork, you know, that type of stuff. And the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a card of victory, success. It's a card of recognition. It's a card of being awarded, rewarded, and just simply winning. You know, winning, closing a deal, or being welcomed, or speaking in front of people, or, you know, completing something and feeling good about this. You know, for some of you, if you're fresh out of college, perhaps you're graduating a little early. I don't know if anybody graduates in April, but perhaps even before you graduate, you may secure a job. You may secure a job. All right, or you may get an internship, and they may even pay you for that. All right, cool. Here's an advice for you, Capricorn, for the month of April. We have the Wheel of Fortune, clarified by the Three of Wands. We have the Ace of Cups, clarified by the Seven of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck. And we're back to where we started, Capricorn. Right? The first spread, the love spread, and this spread, they're talking about the same thing. And the Seven of Swords gives it away. That was the last card that came out, because I was kind of wondering what's going on here. And the Seven of Swords now makes total sense. Again, not a very honest card. But in this case, you know, I think with the Seven of Swords, as I've mentioned during the first spread, this is either you going against other people's opinions, or maybe you guys are hiding, keeping it under the ropes for the beginning, or maybe you're just eloping, running away with this person, right? Something about that. So the advice for you is to say yes. You don't have to if you don't want to, but again, as we saw in the first spread, and then as we see here, I think you're going to go for it. The Ace of Swords right next to the deck often comes through as the word yes. Right? We start with the Wheel of Fortune, clarified by the Three of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune could be a card of literally going somewhere, or it's a start of a cycle. And the Three of Wands, clarifying it, is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision. And after that, there is no turning back. And yes, Capricorn, you probably know that there is no turning back. There is no turning back. But the good news is that it leads to the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck. It's a card of family, commitment, marriage. And the Ace of Cups, this is what it's all about, obviously. It's all in the name of love. Alright, Capricorn, so yeah, that's the advice and that's the reading. So that's what I have for you for this reading for this month. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Capricorn, have an amazing April.